Hello, I'm Sylvanfranklin, or some people call me Vimothee Chalamet, I think because I look like that guy from Dune, which is weird. I don't really think I look like Zendaya, but whatever, I'm just a programmer. Today I'm going to be using Vim until I forget one of the commands. This should be a short video, let's get into it. Alright, middle management has sent over some AI generated slop they want turned into a website. It's all in Markdown because that's the only language they can understand, but that's okay, I can do the conversion to HTML. Actually, they won't let me use HTML, everything needs to be svelte now that our product manager has seen that one Fireship video about it. So I'm going to start by deleting this heading. And I want to convert these into TypeScript objects I can iterate over. So to do that, I'm going to run a global command with %. That command is going to be norm, and that'll let me start executing normal mode commands. XX to delete the first two things. Some people would say do 2x, but just think about that for 1 second before you say that. And then I'm going to go F to pipe, and then I want to delete to the next pipe. So just to get rid of that middle color, because I mean, look how pretentious, some sunset orange, seriously. Then I'm going to go D semicolon, which repeats the last movement command. And now to get rid of the last pipe, I'm just going to go $sign to get to the end, and then X. Pretty easy. Boom, that looks good. I don't want to work with their RGB codes though, I'd rather work with hex codes. Luckily, I do a good amount of web development and I've come across this before. So I have an auto command that inserts a converter, regex, into register C for me. So I can enter command mode, Control R to paste from a register, C, which is the color. That's how I think about it. Boom, that's converted, that looks nice. Now, let's turn these into TypeScript objects. This I'll do a macro for, QW, and then go I to go to the start, bracket, name, colon, and then quotes. And now I'm gonna go F space, and then another quote, and then a comma. And here, let's do hex, colon. Great thing is this is already a format string in TypeScript, so I don't have to do anything else. I can just simply close that, add a comma, and let's just hit a capital Q to verify that worked. That's to rerun the last recorded macro if you didn't know. So I'll go capital V, and then to the bottom, and then Q, and that'll run it on every line. So that looks great, but the formatting is hideous. That's okay though, because I'll delete it, I'll go into our svelte. Now let's open a script tag. I have a snippet to do that. TypeScript for short, const colors equals, and then we'll paste it in there. For some reason it didn't put me to the bottom, but that's okay. I can get there myself. Let's do Shift O to create a line above, and then close that. And now I can do space, language format, boom, that looks much better. Now let's start going through these. The way I'm going to do that is with the div. So I can do div dot, and then we'll make this a grid. Control Y to expand and emit. And now I'm going to go back here and say grid rows. Let's do 4 grid calls 6. Just make it a nice gap of 2. So now change inside the tags, and let's add a svelte each loop. Each, Control E to expand, and then colors, and then Control J to jump to the next thing as color. And now Control J to jump to the next thing again. I have a button with standard styles, button STD, also as a snippet, because I do this so much. And then let's jump to the next thing, and let's just go bracket, and then color.name. So then they should all be in there, but the problem is they're not gonna yet have any color on them. So to do that, I'm gonna go to the end here, F to that little guy, and then style equals, we'll open up a bracket and then go quote, background, color, colon. Not doing it in tailwind just because I don't want to mess with the safe list. Close that, and then let's do, oh, I need a space there, and I'll throw a huge error, plus color.hex. And then let's close that, and we should be pretty much good to go. That looks like a nice little thing. I'm not gonna add functionality to it because they didn't give me a clear enough thing, and I wanna teach them a lesson. You thought this video would end quickly because Vim is really hard to remember, but I don't forget Vim commands. I came out of the womb using Vim. I know all of them. I'm ending this on purpose because I want people to think that it's one of those videos.